No matter what you say or what you do.
When I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
experimentation in the other genre day. That's not an official day. That's just what we're covering today.
yes, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy. It's October.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they can have Christmas in July, then we can have Pride Month all the time, man. Why
Pride
not?
year. Fuck you, mean.
Yeah, but dude, I would say Pride all the time. Why not? Have Pride in everything.
Exactly.
See, I don't even know if anybody's going to know what we're talking about now.
Have
What
pride
are we
in
even talking
everything,
about?
including murder.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Well, welcome back to the Andrew Stedl Podcast. Today we're doing something a little bit different from last week. You know, we did our follow-ups to albums that were badly received. Now we're doing artists who ventured out into different genres with either limited success, low sales, or critical or fan low reception. So we chose two very interesting ones here. You did.
I did.
You did the Childish Gambino, the back-to-back discography, Because of the Internet and Awaken My Love. So we should start over here, obviously, since this is the first album.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. I love both. Okay, I want to be on record by saying I love both of these records for different reasons and for more or less the same reasons at the same time. It's interesting because like there's moments in Because of the Internet where you can clearly see the bridge later on, like on songs like Pink Toes and maybe stuff like Oakland. You can kind of see the bridge.
Totally Oakland.
Yeah.
I mean, just in general, the fact that he's like...
Even, what is it? Earn. That one is the most Awaken My Love of the Childish Gambino ones I've seen.
I always thought it was interesting that people like complained and went, "Oh man, you know, I missed the rap stuff." He was like totally singing throughout the whole album.
Yeah,
Did you
he
guys miss that?
Yeah.
I want to also say he did like manifest that he was going to be in the Lion King movie by a Mufasa line somewhere in this album. I can't remember specifically where it was.
I know he referenced it in a single, just a one-off single, by accident. It was what was it? Some Kind of Love. Like check that out. It's really good. He makes a reference to the Lion King. This was years before he got casted, so.
Well, yeah, I mean,
This was like after Because of the Internet, but before Awaken My Love, and yeah, this song is another bridge.
It's almost like when Eric Andre kept having Beyonce on the show, and then he ended up in the Lion King movie.
Like.
You didn't know that?
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, you know?
I know.
Yeah, man, I love his Beyonce Jay-Z segments.
Oh my god. Yeah, I love both of these albums, all for their own reasons and whatnot. I'm repeating myself for this one. I don't have much to say besides I just love these albums. What's unique about it, it's just that Donald just out of nowhere is all like, yeah, I'm doing R&B and soul. Yeah, we're just doing that. And it is like, no, yeah, there's obviously bridges in some of the songs. It just happens out of nowhere on this album, on Awaken My Love, and I am here for it.
So that's something I want to talk about with you as well. Is it's not just R&B and soul; it's also funk, like this album over here.
Oh yeah, it's funk, yeah, too. I
So
know,
a lot of the stuff,
and whatnot.
a lot of the stuff that you love about this album over here, George Clinton was doing over here back in the day. That's totally influenced on here.
But Donald.
But I'm telling you, I would recommend you listen to Atomic Dog by George Clinton.
All right.
Because a lot of the stuff that's on that record...
I know some stuff got inspired by Bootsy Collins, too, so that's always
Which is funny, because they both work together.
That's
Bootsy
wild.
Collins and George Clinton worked together, specifically on that album as well. So it's very interesting that you're like, oh, that guy. Yeah, well, nope, it's full circle. All these people work together. And you're just over here like, I didn't know.
That's wild. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good record.
Which one would be a hell
Both
of
of
a
them
more?
are great.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as, like, you know, Awaken My Love, I think, like...
That blew up. Jesus. That really, really made
He
Donald...
definitely went for, like, the funk, soul, R&B. Well, he kind of went for a lot of things. But what he definitely went for was he went for it, knew what he was going to do, and just full-sended it and said, I'm going to make a 70s aesthetic type R&B, funk, soul styled album. And I just think it's interesting because you definitely can't say this album isn't successful because it ended up becoming one of his most successful records. Even
I think it was at the #1 billboards for R&B at the time.
it even beat like his first album for like singles as far as getting more popular. Even the first song, Me and Your Mama, like beat anything
Oh
off
my
that record to
god,
begin with.
I love that song so much. I love how it's just so different and unique from the stuff we got beforehand. Because I remember listening to Awaken My Love. That was my first album that got me into Childish Gambino. And then I went out and listened more to the stuff. And I ended up falling in love with Because of the Internet. I think I just love it. Because it's just a unique blend of like styles. And you get the raps and whatnot. But you also get like some somber moments. Like Flight of the Navigator is another one that's really close to like something that would be on Awaken My Love. But the thing is, 3005 blew up. Redbone skyrocketed. So
I would definitely say that 3005 definitely got radio play and it was quote unquote popular. Do I think it's as popular as like Redbone or something like that?
no.
No, I never got that vibe. I equally still love separate those songs together on their own for their own different reasons. Do I like Redbone a little bit more?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because they do be creeping.
Exactly.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say the real lyrics because.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that we got that awkwardness out of the way. I just think front to back, Awaken My Love is a great album. And I used to say to myself that California is not a good song. And the more I listen to it, the more I like it.
It's good. It's pretty good.
What really threw me off originally was the auto-tune. And I kind of thought about like, okay, what if he was like going for something like 808s and Heartbreaks where he wanted to experiment with it and like make something unique with it? And I think that in that sense of trying to experiment and make something kind of cool, yeah, no, I think he succeeded in that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we done talking about these albums?
I
Or you got
mean,
more to say.
Part of me does want to say more. Part of me doesn't want to say more because it chucks down to more. I just really love these albums. These albums are great. I think with I think the perception around these albums is great because like everyone, like a lot of Childish Gambino fans rate Because of the Internet his greatest album of all time. And yeah, I see it. And then there's some fans who are like, Awaken My Love is the better album. And I also see that. I see why people like each album for their own separate reasons.
The fans are so split on these albums because the thing is,
he transitioned and he did not make a big deal out of it. It's not he just
no, he doesn't. And as if like Anthony Fantano giving "Awaken My Love" a 6 out of 10. I can't remember if that's the actual score or not, but I assume that's what it is.
I think it is a 6.
I'll just put it right here at the final screen of whatever the fuck it was because I can't goddamn remember it. But even he admits, like, in a podcast, like, you think it's really gonna like affect his sales? No, of course not. But even like even he didn't know that Awaken My Love was gonna be the success it was gonna be, because he was getting new fans that were appreciating that, and some of the old fans were a little mixed. They want this, and now he's got this weird fan base of people that kind of argue back and forth. And I'm telling you, I've seen people on podcasts argue like, oh, I like it when Donald sings. No, I only want him to do rap. But what? It sounds good. No, he sounds corny when he does it. I've heard people have these conversations on and on and on and on all day about like, is it corny? Is it not? I just think it's great.
I think it's great.
I
too.
think it's amazing.
I never have a bad time going back to back on these. Like, I'll like put on Awaken My Love and I'll just listen to it for the whole day, and I'm like, yeah, that's satisfying. Now Because of the Internet. And I'll listen to it, and I'll be satisfied.
Well, and for me, because of the internet, one, I'm nostalgic for that era of Childish Gambino. Two, I definitely love to hear all the sounds of what rap was doing at the time and how he was kind of experimenting with like singing, but also like mainly doing rapping. I don't really think there was anybody at the time who was doing that kind of thing, like rapping and singing at the same time on a song. I could be wrong about that. There could be somebody out there, but I think he was definitely one of the few that popularized that.
Yeah.
And then he gave like the leeway for people to like experiment in the public eye with different genres. But I think also what works is he has respect for these things and he shows it in the music that he does.
Oh, yeah,
you know.
for sure.
Also, the fact that he's an actor probably just makes it easier for him to imitate those kind of artists too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it does. It has to some extent.
Yeah.
Because I've heard, you know the guy Hawkeye from the Avengers. He made an album and it's not very good.
I think it just has something to do with just Donald being multi-talented because he did make beats, I think, in high school. And he was making music.
Yes, just like the guy Chance the Rapper on this album, Awaken My Love.
Oh, no, because of the internet. It's weird because like the feature list helps so much with the album. Even with features that are like really small, like Chance the Rapper just
And
saying...
Azealia Banks, first of all, the fact that she's just singing in the background is like so weird to me because I'm used to her on that, whatever that 213 song or whatever it is, like her doing like the rap thing.
Yeah.
Hearing her just sing, I was like, oh yeah, I remember why people actually liked her at first. And then she just went crazy.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but this is wild.
Oh, you don't know about it? Oh, wow. We could
No.
have a whole podcast episode about Azealia Banks, me educating you on her crazy tweets.
Oh.
Dude, you don't know?
No.
I'm not going to bother to explain since I could, like, make notes all day about it, honestly. But, yeah. Shall we get into my picks here?
Sure.
I want to go track by track on mine because I think that's a little more fun to do that because I have actual notes for
Oh
these
my
tracks.
god, for each track. Okay.
Okay, I want to start with Rebirth
Oh my god.
by Lil Wayne.
Oh my god.
So let me give a little bit of context.
I want to say something real quick. Lil Wayne's voice has no right working so well for a rock album. It's weird, but
For
then
some of it, I'll agree.
and then he
We'll
puts
get
it
into
in-
that in a minute.
like okay, when he doesn't put it in an auto-tune, it's fine.
I agree.
I like it.
I agree. Except I have something to say, but I'm going to get into that. So,
I want to let this out real quick.
Okay.
When he has auto-tune, I'm like, bro, why? It's not a...
I agree.
All right. There you go.
Okay. So, Lil Wayne decided around 2010, when he was making a bunch of albums, when he was on top, when he was saying best rapper alive, I can make a rock album and it'll go platinum, right? It'll go platinum, right?
Has it gone gold at least?
Yeah, but he was hoping for platinum. But I mean, that's the thing. Lil Wayne, okay, here's the thing that you don't understand. Back in the day when he was doing the Carter series, he was guaranteed to at least get platinum or more. And he was considered the best rapper alive, and some people still think that. And that's up for debate. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother podcast. So I have a weird, strange relationship with this album. In high school, I used to just adore this album. I loved that Lil Wayne was doing rock. I was a Lil Wayne stan back in high school. I won't even lie to you right now. I was. So now that I'm a full-fledged adult who can have his own opinions, you know, I still have a weird relationship with this album. I kind of hate this album.
I'm guessing there's a sense of nostalgia for you going in.
Part of it is that. Part of me goes, why do I actually kind of like some of these songs?
So do I. Okay.
What the fuck? So I want to start off with the intro because I have very mixed feelings about this intro.
This is the most American thing ever, and it's weird because it's not even a country song.
American Star featuring, I'm going to just call her Chanel. We're going to call her that.
I think it might be Chanel.
I don't know if that's her name. And she's featured throughout this album multiple times, so I'm just...
She is on it, yeah, a lot. I like that.
Okay. I want to give him points for trying.
I've never felt so patriotic before. It's weird.
Points for trying to do a rock song that's American. I want to give him points for trying, but the melody, the dun 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 dun, gets tired after the first time he does it. I'm like, okay.
This man listened to American Idiot once and is like, yeah, I can do that.
The auto-tune isn't helping.
Yeah, the auto-tune doesn't help.
The auto-tune does not help. So I want to
weird.
give it a 2 out of 5 for at least trying. I'll give it a 2 out of 5 for at least trying.
Oh my god.
I'll be fair.
You'll be nice.
The melody is okay. When I listened to it the second time, I'm like, okay, you know what? I could see what he was going for. I'll give him points for trying. Am I going to give it a 3 out of 5? Fuck no. I'm not going to do that. But 2 out of 5 for trying. The auto-tune definitely kind of makes me almost go down to a 1, but It's not that bad. We're not at the point where it's bad yet.
Oof.
Then the surprising track of the whole album, Prom Queen featuring Chanel again. Why does this song actually kind of bang a little bit?
It's good. It's actually good, and I hate this. The thing is, this album as a whole sucks, but there's like bits and pieces where I'm like, dang. Why do I not hate this?
What I love about it is, yes, the guitar is repetitive. Yes, everything just repeats itself. But it is a rock song, and I really vibe with, you weren't there with me when I was like down and I needed you the most, and I'm on top now. Like, fuck you, bitch, I made it. I really vibe with that like hook. She got it all figured out. She didn't know. Oh my god. I really shouldn't love the hook as much as I do. But god damn it, it's a 4 out of 5 song for me. I love how catchy this song is, dude. It is honestly.
It is pretty good.
And then we get into Ground Zero. I forgot this song. I have no thoughts about it.
I forgot about it. No thoughts, head empty.
However, I do have thoughts about Da Da Da.
Yeah, what are they?
The beginning part's alright. It's alright. Once he gets into the rapping, it's okay.
It's wild.
I'll give it like a 2.5 out of 3 or 2.5 out of 5.
It's wild because this is a rock album and he's rapping all over this thing too. It's weird.
I'll give him points for at least having a rock aesthetic on this song with the guitar. I do want to give him a lot of credit for that. The instrumentation, if you take it outside of his rapping and all that, not bad actually. It's okay. It's decent. Not great. Not like a great rock song or anything, but it's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. Like 2.5 out of 5. And Paradise. 1 out of 5, I'm done. That's all the thoughts I have to say about that.
Damn.
What about you? You got anything
I
to say?
literally forgot about the song. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah. Get a Life. 1 out of 5. I hate it. I hate it. Respect for trying to do the Fuck the Haters anthem, but goddamn it, he did that.
Oh, that
so
was
much.
that one. Shit, yeah.
Fuck you, Get a Life. And the auto-tune did not help. It was not a good song.
You were building a rock album. Your voice is fine for this. Why'd you have to put it through auto-tune?
Now, the next track.
Motherfucker trying to sound like T-Pain on that one
the next track,
skit.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the next one because I don't even want to hear that track. I don't even give a shit. Okay, On Fire. Man, this song is actually kind of decent.
This man like failed twice and then came up with it's alright.
It is a sample of She's on Fire by Amy Holland, and God, I love the sample so much. I didn't know how to feel about it the first time because I'm like, I know what this is from. It's kind of cool that he sampled that. I don't know if it's necessarily rock or not, but it's got that guitar going on, so like it could be considered rock.
I still never gonna.
I mean, it's just him rapping over it. Let's be honest. It's him basically saying, "Girl, I want to get with you. Open up them drawers." That's all he's saying this whole song. Yet I kind of vibe with it a little, and it's kind of catchy. I'm not gonna lie. The autotune does not help. The autotune is a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's probably the weakest part of this whole album is, oh, this is all right. He just lathers it up with autotune, and I'm like, okay, why'd you gotta ruin the song, man?
I think it
was all right until you turned that on. But I'm sorry, I'm over talking you, and I know it's my show, but like, let your thoughts out. I haven't let you talk at all about this song. Do you have anything to say?
I literally forgot about this song.
Oh, really? This is one of the songs I actually didn't mind.
It's okay from what I remember, but yeah, it's
not like great, but like I do like the sample, and I do like what he did with it. He flipped it.
I think the album cover to this is fucking wild. It was just staring.
Yeah, they just let him do it.
This is wild. All right.
Okay, drop the world with it. What is this doing? Drop the world with Eminem. What is this doing on here? This is not even a rock song. There's nothing rock about it. He just literally dropped a fire ass song with Eminem and said, "You know what? I can put this on a rock album, right?" I still love it. It's the best song on the whole damn album.
Oh, it is really the best song on the whole album. I can't hate on it too much.
So this is definitely Eminem during the recovery era, and I have to be honest. Eminem literally stole the show on the whole album. He literally just came in and said, All right. I'm sober now. I'm going to kill it now. All right.
Oh, you gotta let me listen to this rock album. Ah, shit. Can I come in real quick? That's it.
Honestly, straight like 4.5 out of 5.
It's not bad.
There's nothing really bad about it. He doesn't use auto-tune on the whole track.
I like that. Lil Wayne, your voice is fine for this rock album.
So that can prove that he can rap. He can. And then we get into actually a decent track, Running.
Yeah. That's cute. I like
Okay.
it.
No, I really actually respected the message on this one a lot.
There's an uncensored version. What?
What?
Yeah, there's uncensored.
Did you listen to the clean version?
No, I didn't.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't. Don't worry.
Because, okay, what's weird about that, I want to mention it because of this song.
Because I'm looking at the bottom, there's like other versions.
So for some reason, the official music videos that are posted anywhere you go are all clean. Doesn't matter where you go.
Oh my God, you're right.
That's so annoying.
Oh my
I hate
God,
that.
you're right.
So like even Drop the World with all the Eminem lyrics is censored, and it's like, God, I can't even do it like this. This is terrible. But God, I'm so nostalgic for the music video of them trashing everything. I love that about it. But God, why is this censored? This is so like off-brand for him.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I'm not even talking about Running. Running featuring Chanel, which I no, let me double check. No, I've credited her for every track she's on.
Yeah.
I respect that he went for a vibe here. I loved it. 4 out of 5. I like that song actually. Not bad.
Yeah, it's nice.
Not bad. One Way Trip featuring Kevin Rudolph. Meh. Eh. I don't have anything to say. It's kind of generic.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he tried. Meh. I never really cared for Kevin Rudolph either. I never
knew who he was.
Let It Rock.
Didn't know who he was.
You don't know the song Let It Rock? You never heard that?
No.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just asking. I'm not mad.
Nope.
I promise I'm not mad.
I do have a lot to
Just
say about the
asking.
next track though.
Knockout featuring Nicki Minaj. Okay, I'll let you
Why
go first.
does Nicki Minaj sound better on a rock album than her own
I agree
material?
with you. I agree.
Why does she sound so good here? I don't like her. I don't care for her. Yes, the meme on TikTok with her being on the American flag is funny. However, why is she actually good here than on anything else in her whole catalog? This is her peak song. Why is she at her best here? Why?
I agree with you.
I'm actually angry about this because like this album was set up to fail, but yet she succeeded she was one of the most successful on this album. Why?
So what I actually love about this is I'm assuming you didn't watch the music video.
No.
So I'll give you some context.
No.
So in the music video, it's actually them it's very incredibly cheesy and cheap if you watch it, by the way, but I love it. I love the music video so much. Mm-hmm. But basically the whole concept is he's in a locker room in some segments with her, getting ready for a fight.
Yeah.
And then there's some segments where he's got the this weird auto-tune effect that actually works for it. Like the announcer voice effect like this. He has that old school style WWE microphone like the announcer.
Yeah.
So that actually for me helps the track give some context for what's going on. More context than we fucking needed for this track, to be honest. That kind of makes it work. Okay, this is a love song that's not, it is cheesy, I'll give it that, but it's not corny. To me, it's not. It really actually genuinely works as a love record, and I like it. And I shouldn't fucking like this song at all. And yes, Nicki Minaj is great on the track, and I don't understand why she's so fucking good.
Why is she at her best here? It's weird.
What's weird is she's done similar stuff to this on other tracks, and they're actually good as well. But she never expanded upon this idea of rapping but also singing on a track and making it work. She never really found a way to expand upon this. She never found the producer to make this work for her, and I don't know I don't know.
It's even more wild because the record company that fucking produced it is Cash Money Records.
Yeah, bro, Cash Money Records. That's a whole nother episode. Cash Money Records was coexisting in the '90s with No Limit. They existed way before that.
The Price is Wrong.
Terrible, awful. I hate it. It's an awful ending.
It is.
It's almost as if he said, "All right, let's do a punk rock record." and didn't know how to do it, and nobody told him it was bad, but they all gave him the thumbs up in the studio and said, "Yeah, that's cool."
Lil Wayne definitely had a bunch of yes men.
Yes, totally during this album. Oh, absolutely, he had yes men. If nobody was telling him this didn't suck, yeah. But yeah, I didn't even feel the need to listen to the deluxe tracks. This was enough.
Yeah,
12 tracks was enough. I didn't need it anymore.
I did not need 2 more tracks.
Nope, didn't need it. The fact that there's a deluxe version is a joke to me.
This is a 2.5 out of 10.
I absolutely fucking agree with you.
This album is...
I was struggling to rate this, like, what would I rate it? Nope. Yeah, 2 out of 10 sounds fair.
2.5 out of 10. Yep. Literally.
I give it 2. I'm sorry. I can't give it the point. I can't.
No, we're on the Kid
Cudi Speeding Bullet to Heaven, which I feel much more positive about, but we'll see if we agree.
I don't know if this sounds racist or not, but what Apple Music has both of these albums listed under is hip-hop and rap, not rock.
I absolutely disagree with that. That is not hip-hop and rock.
I don't know.
It is a rock album.
It feels racist. That feels racist.
I absolutely actually agree with you, because Kid Cudi has made it very clear during promotion and afterwards, this is a rock album.
It's punk aesthetic.
And punk aesthetic. I just want you to know, he publicly admitted on Twitter, this album was him crying out for help when he needed help, when he was having mental health breakdowns. So that, for me, gives me more context when I re-listen to this album, like, oh shit, he is doing that. Some of it's actually not bad.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. We'll see if we agree on that.
So here's the weird thing. The mixing on my end on Apple Music was pretty decent. The mixing was really good.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But
Earth, or sorry, I'm sorry, I'm saying the first track incompletely correct. Edge of the Earth / Postmortem Boredom. That's all right.
That's all right, yeah.
That's okay. Kind of weird.
Interesting way to start it, too.
It definitely sounds like something that would be on his follow-up album. If, like, the way he perfected it on his second album. And I'm just going to say that so much throughout this discussion, by the way, because I've listened to that one and enjoyed it so much more. I completely forget the title of it, so I'll put our album cover here for the sequel album. But yeah, this is an okay track. It's a little on the weird side with the audio effects. Definitely see what he was going for. Do I think he succeeded all the way? Meh. It's okay. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Confused.
I really like this one, actually.
It's nice.
I like this one a lot. I really, really love the guitars in this one. I love everything about it. And I think he did succeed what he was going for on this one. So yeah, I love it. 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Man in the Light.
In the Night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Man in the... I know, I have it right in front of me and I read it wrong. Man in the Night. Okay, I read it right. And this is also one of the weird songs where Beavis and Butthead is at the end. But we'll get into that later. I want to discuss the song before we get into that.
All right, fine. That's fine.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like the song.
Okay.
I like the song.
No, I like the song too. I think it's pretty good.
It's cute. Yeah.
Now that we got it, now we can discuss that and the mixing and all that. Okay. You discuss first.
The mixing I was using was the one on Apple Music that provided. I downloaded it. I used the higher quality. Oh, fuck. What is it called again? Jesus.
He claimed it was high quality for me too.
Lossless. That's the new whatever the fuck they got going on Apple Music, where it upscales the audio quality and everything sounds really nice. Like for some albums it works, for some albums it really makes it worse somehow. It's weird. But this one, it apparently made it better because the mixing wasn't a problem for me.
I would be curious to try it. I don't know, because like when I listened to it on the speakers, it was fine. When I listened to it in headphones, I still had to turn it up.
The thing is, I listened to it from my phone. No outside audio quality.
Yeah, it was fine on that. It was okay. So I wonder if it's just a device problem. I don't know. I can't say for sure. I don't know.
Dang, I kind of find these skits annoying.
So from what I understand, he commissioned these specifically for the album. They were commissioned. And apparently he's proud of it. According to on Twitter, he is happy with how they turned out and he's proud of it. With that said,
I would be too.
I'm going to get into something that's going to be quote unquote controversial when I'm about to say. Okay. I've never really been the biggest fan of Beavis and Butthead.
Me too. I understand
So
why
with
people
that
like
said,
it. I understand why people
with that
like
said,
it. Yeah.
I don't mind the show when I watch it. I don't see what the hubbub is all about when I watch it, so maybe I got to get in the right mood to watch it. Now, with that said, as far as on this album, these skits are kind of and they kind of just pad the timing for me, making an album that's already an hour and 30 minutes kind of feel longer. I think I see what he was going for, but like, honestly, these could have been thrown out for all I
They
cared.
could have.
Parts of it are kind of funny, but like not consistently enough.
I do understand why he's proud of it. I get that. I understand.
And believe me, I understand Beavis and Butthead is a big deal. Culturally, it's a big deal for some people. You know, it's a big deal. It was a big thing, and it's coming back. And I'll be honest, I'll give that new one a chance. But honestly, for me, I don't get the hype, and these skits don't sway me to want to like
watch the show.
you know, watch the original anymore. But, you know, maybe I'm just talking crazy and somebody in the comments, you know, down below can educate me on Beavis and Butthead and why I should like it. Oh, Lord. Where are we now? Screwed! It's all right. It's a little repetitive for me. It's okay. It's like a straight, like, 3, maybe 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Fade to Red. Yeah, it's a little annoying. That's really, I'm just going to kind of say that for a little while. Except on the next one, Adventures. Wow, I really love this one, actually.
I actually like this one, too. It's not that bad.
Now, this one for me sounds like something that would be up on the follow-up album for sure.
I think I can actually find that for you real quick.
Yeah, please. I don't want to keep calling it the follow-up album.
Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying.
Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. God, if you haven't checked out that album, what are you doing? That album is great.
Oh, the album cover to this album, the one we're talking about, it's wild.
It's cool. Definitely a tribute to, I want to say, punk and like rock stuff. So I do appreciate that he did that.
It's cool.
So, yeah.
I can vibe with it. There's nothing.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I see what he's going for, but I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Amen. Too bad it's not as exciting as going to church. Yeah, I went there.
Oh my God. Handle with care. That's cool. That's all right.
I like it.
Cool.
Again, Beavis and Butthead skits a little annoying at the end. This one's a little bit funnier, just a little bit, but nothing like 10 out of 10 or anything as far as the sketch. I'll give the sketch a 2 out of 10. I'll give the song like a 4 out of 5 itself, like separately. I'm gonna start rating the song.
Every time a song is great, and I hear Beavis and Butthead, I'm like, I understand why he's proud of it. I get it. I don't like it.
I'm so scared if I want to say the second part of the song out loud or not. I don't even know if I want to say it out loud. So I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say judgmental C word that is offensive towards women, and I'm not going to say it. Because, like,
they say it in Australia, but we're not in Australia.
For me, saying the C word, I'm not going to say it.
It's that word iDubbbz likes to use that isn't the N-word.
Yeah. If you know who iDubbbz is, then you know what the word I'm saying is. Obviously, that could be a whole nother conversation of saying slurs and swear words, but first of all, we've already established that on this show, what I'm going to say and what I'm not going to say, so I'm not going to get into that. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like the track as far as
It's interesting, but god fucking damn. That's about it.
Seance Chaos. I'm assuming that's how you say that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Doesn't work as a punk song, though. I don't think it works.
Fairy Tale Remains.
I don't mind it, actually.
It's okay.
Not bad.
It's okay.
It's okay. I kind of vibe with it a little. I kind of bob my head to it a little bit. I like that one. See, this is the thing about this album. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it.
Like
I love some of it, hate some of it.
I can tell why some of the songs are starred on here. I get that.
Which is weird, because in my head, I starred more than what they put there. I definitely starred some of them that were starred there for sure, but not all of them. What the hell were we at?
Wedding Tux.
Wedding Tux. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's just kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
It's kind of all right.
It's a weird sweet spot.
That's the thing about this album. Some of them are just kind of okay. They're not terrible. They're just kind of okay. That one's just kind of okay. Not memorable completely. It's just kind of okay. It's just kind of there.
Angered Kids.
I was going to say Angered Kids. Interesting concept.
Horrible execution.
Meh.
I wouldn't say horrible execution.
Meh execution. It's okay. I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I'm going to keep repeating myself. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Red Sabbath.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Don't even get me started on the Mike Judd, and don't even get me started on the Beavis and Butthead skit.
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
Fuchsia's... What? Fuchsia butterflies? I don't know.
Something butterflies. It's actually not a bad song. I kind of like it.
It's alright. Yeah, it's cute.
I thought it was a straight 4 out of 5, actually. I liked it.
Speeding Bullet to Heaven. Yeah.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
Actually, this one feels like the Passion one. I think this one definitely feels like that one.
Oh yeah. Me. And then the Beavis and Butthead skit. It's the last time we hear it, so it's
Embers.
Interesting way to end it before you get to the B-sides.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Not terrible. It's definitely better than Lil Wayne's album's ending. So.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into the B-sides, which I have some interesting thoughts about the first track.
The demos are wild.
Anomaly rehearsal demo. Next. That's all I got to say.
The return of Chip Douglas.
Next.
Dang. Trauma.
It's okay. This one's all right. I didn't hate it as much as the first two.
The fact there are demos and other B-sides shoehorned.
I respect that he put demos on here on the B-sides, but they're kind of fucking off. I'm not gonna lie, they're really terrible.
Wait
demo.
The rehearsal demo.
This one I kind of vibe with at times. Mm-hmm. It's actually all right. I kind of see what he was going for on this one. It's definitely not as bad as the first two. The first two were just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Insides Out. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's really all I have to say.
Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
Acoustic.
This is like up there with someone playing Wonderwall at a party. This is what it feels like.
I thought it was decent.
It's nice.
Which I like Wonderwall, so you're not threatening me with a bad time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you not like that song?
It got overplayed for me.
It totally for me too, but I still like that song.
It's like that's how I would.
I knew we were gonna disagree on something in this podcast.
That's just Wonderwall. Everyone has their own opinions on Oasis's Wonderwall.
I think because the original song is fine.
This one
kind of works decently.
It's really cute. I could actually see this probably being played at a party. There's always a party where the guy brings an acoustic guitar. There's always
I could totally see Kid Cudi doing that though. I would love it.
It would not be Kid Cudi. It would definitely be Drake.
No, it would be MGK.
Oh.
And he would still be dissing Slipknot.
And then Slipknot would be there just like, man, I really think they got
I just laughed that MGK literally went on stage. I'm gonna make fun of Slipknot. SNL this week. Oh, babe, I wish I could vape you.
God.
Oh, you haven't seen the sketch, dude? It's
wild.
I'm not actually surprised. I'm really surprised, actually. Some of the Kim Kardashian sketches, kind of actually funny. I hate to say that.
I don't particularly care for SNL, so
Oh, yeah, sorry. I kind of like SNL when it's good.
Some of it's cute, some of it's like, Jesus Christ, you guys, this is...
No, I agree with you. But the thing is, to say that about recent SNL is subjective. It's always kind of been that way, though. Yeah. It's always kind of been hit or miss. That's the thing. That's the problem when you have multiple writers.
Wow, we seriously just derailed. We're on SNL now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Let's go back. Worth. It's okay.
How's I feel? It's
a little annoying. I kind of got tired of it after a while. I'm like, I tried to sit there and be like, okay, I'm not going to make up my mind until the track is done. Halfway through. Is the song over yet? Melting. This one doesn't. This is the only track, oddly enough, that does not constitute as rock or punk.
That's what's weird.
It is so experimental. I kind of see more what Passion would be on this track for sure. Mm-hmm. It's all right. Mm-hmm. It's decent. I kind of vibe with it a little bit at times. It's a little on the, side. Not as polished as his follow-up album, Passion, Demon Slaying.
Yeah.
But it's all right. So I have something interesting to bring up now that we're done discussing the whole album.
Sure.
Andre 3000 really loved this album. And I want to quote the man.
I understand why.
The best thing to come out in a long time when he got asked about this album.
Huh.
I kind of see in parts what he's saying.
Yeah.
Some of it. Considering where the industry and music was at the time when he released this.
What year was that?
I don't know exactly. Please.
2015.
Yes. Editor Alvaro, please help me.
I don't know how to edit.
2015.
2015. Just put a photo of Beauty Behind the Madness. That's 2015.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I think that The Life of Pablo would be the next year.
Yeah, that's wild to think. Jesus. Stop making me feel
what
old.
a quality drop or quality interest you, depending on what Kanye fan you are.
Yeah, Beauty Behind the Madness came out in 2015.
God damn, did it really?
Yeah, I got the 5-year anniversary final last year.
Nothing really screams like 2015 when I listen to that album, though.
What, to Beauty Behind the Madness? Nah, I think the opposite.
Really?
That's like 2015.
I think that album is kind of timeless with how many features are on it.
Oh, it's timeless, but
That's
it's also
the thing.
but it's also much like
There's nothing
yeah,
that
this
really
feels fun.
timestamps that other than like some of the features. Like, okay, maybe Nicki Minaj timestamps it a little and some this and that. But considering how much like vibes are on that album and how like extravagant that is in comparison to The Life of Pablo, which is The Life of Pablo is more like, all right, I'm going to take you on a bipolar trip and it's actually going to be kind of fun and not bad. Beauty Behind the Madness. All right, let's do some film shit like Martin Scorsese.
I like Beauty Behind the Madness.
I love both albums, actually. I used to loathe The Life of Pablo because it was so like pop and experimental at times. Mm-hmm. Now I'm like, all right, Kanye, this album is better than Ye. And I've listened to Ye recently.
God.
Doesn't hold up as well as you would think it does. To me, I did not like that album, but maybe that's something we can discuss
Ghost
another
Town,
day.
they're not saying I cut my hand on a stone. They're saying I cut my hand on a stove, which makes less sense.
Drake's is probably the best track on Ye. Don't at me.
Ghost Town is the only track I've listened to, and I kind of like it. So.
You haven't listened to the album in its entirety?
Nope. Oh, that better not be the next episode.
No, absolutely.
God.
Oh, no, folks. See, what's the next album I recommend you listen to?
Same bad time, same bad channel. Andrew likes to torture me with albums I don't know if I want to listen to yet.
Alvaro, is there anywhere that people can find you?
Oh yeah, we know this.
No, they can just find you here at my house next week.
Yeah, I just.
You'll just be here. My show. You'll just always be here.
Yeah.
We'll be 80 years old. We're discussing the Muppets. We're gonna be like, here's that album. It's like Certified Lover Boy.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yes, you found me here, the Andrew Stedl Podcast. You found me from my link that you've clicked on. You found the Steadily Medley on Facebook. Hey, you see that thing down there? Yeah, no, you. Yeah, you see that Patreon link? You know, just for $1, you can get a shout out. This could be you right here at the end. Getting a shout out. Your name right here. Me saying it out loud.
Could be right here.
If you actually want me to do that, you can do that. That is actually something you can do. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention last week. You get it 2 days early as well. And that's all for just $1. Just for $1.
Just
that's
one whole $1.
All you're doing. You're just helping the channel. That's
that $1, dude, instead of doing something else with that $1, it could go to us. And
instead of giving it to charity, you could just give it to me. Instead of giving it to a GoFundMe, give it to me.
Instead of taking that $1.
I'm sorry. I don't want to joke about that too much. Please donate to charities.
It's like those mailers. It's like those mailers. Oh, this nickel could have fed a hungry kid. Why just send it to me? Because we care.
If you have an extra $1, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was the Andrew Stedl Podcast. Alvaro, you're here. We're saying goodbye to the folks.
We are saying goodbye to the people.
Have a
Stay
good
safe.
day, everyone.
Eat your vegetables. buckle up.
Wear sunscreen in 60-degree weather. Don't really do that. That's kind
Wear
of
sunscreen in the winter. Wear sunscreen in the winter and the summer.
Be like Larry David. Shave your head and put sunscreen on your head. Do that. All right, that's all, folks. See you later.
That's all. Stay safe.